welcome to the first season, first episode of The Scent Show. Today I would like to share with you my fragrance haul. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be sharing with you my newly purchased designer, niche, and celebrity fragrances. So first we have Demeter pipe tobacco, and let's get this out of the box. Demeter is a fragrance house that specializes in one-note fragrances. They have many in their fragrance library. Pipe tobacco is just like what the name says. It's a very literal pipe tobacco smell, and I love this not on its own, but layering it with another fragrance that I will share on later on. And so yeah, that is that. It's a very realistic smell, and like all Demeter fragrances, the scents just resemble whatever the title of the fragrance is. And so that's that. The next I have is Tea Rose by the Perfumers Workshop. And this is the fragrance that I was referring to that I'd like to layer with the tobacco scent, because this is a very green rose. It's basically the stem, the leaves, the blossom, and all of that, and I can already smell it from the box. This one you can get very inexpensive, pretty much everywhere, even drugstores. That's where I got mine from. And so this is a 4-ounce bottle, and that's what the box looks like. I like to keep the cellophane intact so I can store my fragrances and the box stays intact too. And so that is Tea Rose. Again, a very green, very realistic rose. There's really not much else but Tea Rose, but together with the pipe tobacco by Demeter, it creates just a very leafy tobacco pipe smell combined with a green rose. It's very pleasant, and even on its own it's very nice. If you're into rose fragrances, this is not for people that just like a little bit rose here and there blended with other things, but this is very, very rosy. Okay, that is again Tea Rose by the Perfumers Workshop. And then next is Chloé Nomad. I purchased this one because of YouTube basically, and then also because of someone I ran into in the store and asked them, I didn't know them, what they were wearing, because I really loved it, and they said no. They said it was Chloé, and I didn't want to be obnoxious and be asking too much, so I didn't follow up with the question which Chloé it was, because I do have a lot of Chloé scents myself, and I didn't recognize the scent. So because of all the positive reviews on YouTube and even on sites like Fragrantica, I kind of hoped it was this one. And the way it was described by the people was that it was a very earthy, a little bit musky and airy fragrance, and that's exactly what it is. However, I'm not the biggest fan of musk, and for some reason my skin tends to kind of hone in on the fragrances or the notes that I actually don't like, and so they feel amplified. So on me it's a very, very musky scent, and I don't really like it like that. I'm hoping that I will just, you know, grow to love it, or maybe try it on different days, because on me I noticed, and I guess this is for everybody, your skin chemistry is not the same every day. It is influenced by a lot of factors, your body chemistry, but also the weather, the temperature, and all of those things. And so I want to give this another try, but it's definitely not the scent that I smelled on that woman that I asked about her scent. And that is that. Again, that's Nomad Eau de Parfum by Chloé. That's the 1.7 fluid ounce. Here we have Safari by Ralph Lauren, or Lauren. So Ralph Lauren makes fantastic scents, and this is no exception. It's a very classic scent. It's not for everybody. This is very floral, and it's aldehydic, and also it is green. And I really, really, really like this one. It is so beautiful. I'm gonna have to see how the longevity and the projection and sillage will be on me, but if you would like any full reviews of any of those, please comment below and I'll be happy to do that for you. But yeah, this is one for the fragrance lovers, I mean the floral fragrance lovers that don't mind aldehydic fragrances. And it's slightly aldehydic in the beginning, and then it's basically green and floral. And so next we have Jameelah by Swiss Arabian. This one is a CPO, so it's a concentrated perfume oil. And this one I got from their website, SwissArabian.com, I believe. And I got a great deal on this one. I actually purchased this as a set with 2 other ones. The packaging for all of them is beautiful. It comes with a dropper, and this is a perfumey, not perfumey, it doesn't have any alcohol, so this is great for people who do have fragrance allergies and do not tolerate alcohol. And so this one is so pretty. I had sampled this before, and it's just it's a fruity floral, and it's very long lasting. It doesn't have the beast mode sillage or projection, but that is okay with me. It is office friendly, and it is and people can still smell it on you if they like sit beside you or across the table. And so this is a beautiful one. Fruity floral, fresh. And it has this glass crystal, the embellishments on the side, and glass stones on the bottle itself. And then this comes screwed off and has the dropper. And then the next one is no stranger in the fragrance community. It came with a nice card that just kind of shows that it's an authentic box and fragrance. And so that's none other than Tom Ford Black Orchid. This one, it has a huge following in the fragrance world, in the community, and that's for a reason. It is absolutely beautiful, but it's also controversial. It's not for everybody. And so this is the bottle. This is a 50 ml, so 1.7 ounce. It's completely opaque. You cannot see how much you have, but it's also very elegant. It is marketed as a unisex perfume, and I actually smell this one more on men than women in real life, but I adore this one too. I had a bottle of this before, and it was a no-brainer for me to get this again. I always want to have this. It is a heavier scent. It has, if I can think off the top of my head, obviously orchid. It's very heavy on the orchid, and it has a ton of other notes as well. And it is pretty heavy, and it's probably, I mean, everybody can wear whatever they want, whenever they want, but most would not choose this for close encounters, but more for when you are out and about. And yeah, it is stunning and very beautiful. Again, that's Tom Ford Black Orchid. Next is Mariah Carey Dreams. Now this one really surprised me because I did not think it would be this beautiful. I actually bought 2 of these at once. Let's see. Because I thought for this price and for this quality of perfume, so I was really, really impressed with the quality. It is a sweet tonka bean fragrance. Not similar, but in the same family as La Vie est Belle, but less cloying and more just cozy and just very nice for every day. And even the bottle is very, very pretty. Okay, here we go. That is it. And you might have noticed, if you've seen other Mariah Carey scents, she does love butterflies, and they are on every, or almost every fragrance bottle that she has. And so that is that. Again, this is sweet, but not too sweet. It's just beautiful, and it lasts for a very long time. Again, this is my 2nd bottle, and I could not resist, especially for the price, to get another one. And this is definitely for the sweet fragrance lovers, for tonka bean lovers. And it's simply beautiful. It's a 1.7 fluid ounce and 50 milliliters. Next, we have Jo Malone. And this one is the Velvet Rose and Oud. I'm not the biggest fan of Jo Malone fragrances. I find them to be too light and too much, too one-sided. Most of them are very floral, and so that does not. I like floral, but not only floral. So, but this one is again velvet, rose, and oud, and this one is beautiful, and it distinguishes itself from other rose and oud combinations with that it has a citrus note, which really brightens up the rose and gives a little bit of freshness to the oud. So it is deep and a little bit zesty at the same time. It's very, very, very good. I think it's a beautiful blend, and this is actually one of the few ones that last a long time. This is a Cologne Intense. So all of the black bottles are Cologne Intense, and the clear bottles by Jo Malone are just colognes. And the concentration Cologne Intense, I think, is ideal for this type of scent. It is very, very nice. Again, if you'd like a full review by me would include obviously the notes, then the sillage and projection, also a little bit of background on the perfumer, the fragrance house, and the overall feel and the vibe that the fragrance gives off. Again, that's Jo Malone, Velvet, Rose, and Oud by Jo Malone. And that's a 3.4 ounce, 100 milliliter. Next we have Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. This is the 2.7 fluid ounce, and I think that is the biggest size that it comes with, or comes in. And this one is a bit of tuberose, a lot of cacao, tonka bean, vanilla, and many other notes. This one is very famous, and so I like this one, but I noticed that when I sampled it on 2 separate days, it performed differently. But that is probably me and not the fragrance. So this is the one in the famous high heel bottle, which is, some people say, very beautiful, others think it is tacky. I think it's a nice idea. And so I believe this one is a fragrance that men would really like, because it's not gourmand, but it has that deep sweetness, and it's just really stunning when you wear it. Some say it's overrated. It wouldn't have been sold as many times if it had not been in this great packaging, or provocative packaging. But I think it's actually, it's not outstanding, but it is a beautiful scent, and I'm glad to have it. Okay, so we have just one more, and that is a cheapie, and also very controversial. Some hate it, some love it. I do love it. This was already very cheap, but then again reduced in price due to, I think, a return most likely. And that is the original Betsy Johnson Eau de Parfum. This is just a 30 ml and 1 fluid ounce. This one is a sweet, woody, patchouli fragrance. I really enjoy this one. It's very bright but woody and zesty at the same time. It probably also has citrus notes. It is very, I think it's very unique actually. For a celebrity fragrance, it is. And so yeah, I think that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Oh no, I forgot. We have one more. That is the niche fragrance I have. And This one is by Montale. I still have it in the cellophane, in the bubble wrap. This I purchased as a tester bottle. It's called Quasi Fruity and is by Montale. That's why the box is very plain, but the pouch is just as the original. And so all of Montale's fragrances come in an aluminum bottle, which makes the fragrance bottle feel very, very light. And this one is a vetiver scent that also I feel like has some citrus scents. It's very refreshing. It's ideal for summertime. The pin comes off. I believe that's to keep the bottle from accidentally spraying. And it has the Montale logo here. Again, this is a very nice summer fragrance or anytime fragrance, pick-me-up fragrance that's very refreshing, a little bit zesty, a little bit tart, green from the vetiver, and yeah, just very nice. I actually love fragrances like that. I have many of them. So yeah, that is finally it. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe for more. And also please leave comments down below of fragrances that you already have that I just presented to you, or what you think of them, whether you want any more information, a full review on any of these. And again, thank you and see you soon. Bye.